This is Kid Brewer Stadium in Boone, North Carolina. The championship game in the Sun Belt Conference is about to kick off. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Hey guys, App State's head coach told me pregame. He talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. It's an option look. And they hand it off to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Scanning the field. It's Baker. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's got room to run. Look out. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us, and that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you've got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
Quick throw to the left, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Looking for a man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They're going to run it. The back gets the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
The pass rush closing in.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. This running back continues to impress. And forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year. And, Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
Nice grab. It's Booth. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 30 now. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here's a target, and it's complete. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, App State.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Open field ahead. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Oh, what a great call by this defensive coordinator. Getting aggressive with the blitz. You can see the linebacker. He shoots through that line of scrimmage, and there's nowhere to go with that read option. This quarterback makes the right decision, but again, no chance because of the aggressive nature of the play call and the linebacker's ability to shoot through the gap. That's a really nice job by this defense.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Appalachian State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the option play. It's a keeper. Can he make it? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
I really love this play call. Going with the option on third down. The quarterback just has to be decisive. He makes the pitch, and it's an easy first down. Really good job by this quarterback.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off. What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Gets it out quickly to the left side. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The big play to start the drive, but now the two incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's James. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They bring the punter onto the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Makes the grab. It's Miller. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. On 2nd and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. Dropping back, it's Baker. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the Bulldogs pick up enough for a first down here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
It's a shotgun run call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
He escapes the pocket. Look out, he's got space ahead. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Touchdown. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. That's the spin move. Here he goes. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, he wins a fight for the football. That's a huge gain. First down and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got an open to the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. He runs it into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Baker. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. And there's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Caught over the middle. It's Finley. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
21 on the play. And a first down for the offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there.
And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Gets the first and still running. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's got a crease. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half.
Set to kick this one away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. State offense goes back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. Oh, he's got open space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a huge threat it is to just dump it out of the backfield to a back on a screen. Watch the defense overcommit a little bit, but then you've got speed and space, and it's a huge completion down the field.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Design quarterback run. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's James. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Senior defensive tackle. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Baker. Short connection to the tight end here. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Snags a quick throw. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Receiver makes the catch.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the 2nd half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joe. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the 3rd quarter? I really like that plan.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Back to throw. It's Baker. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Appalachian State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for some space. It's Roberts. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds. That play makes it 2nd and 10. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got space. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down there.
They're putting a lot of faith in this quarterback, continuing to throw the football with the lead. But now you can see why. He is such an efficient player, and they're just picking him apart. This is really beautiful offense. Sometimes, Chris, you watch an offense and it looks like a symphony. That's a little bit what it looks like right now.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule. Create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here comes the pressure. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Quick throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense has it. Off and running. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
This is always the most dangerous part of these option plays. You've got to make sure that you execute the pitch. Here, the quarterback is careless with the football. It's on the ground, and the defense recovers. This is a big break for this defense, and now this offense needs to get on the field and capitalize with points.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught for the completion. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside. Now, I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is the time to kick it and try to get the points.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That's reeled in. It's Booth.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. To throw, it's Baker. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
He's going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Look at the celebration for this group. We can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship. Happy holidays and welcome to the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. I'm Chris Fowler inside the Tiburon Theater. We're so proud every year to be able to bring you Heisman Trophy night. The most impactful handoff of the season is just moments away now. And one of these guys will become the 91st Heisman Trophy winner. The four finalists, as chosen by the Heisman balloters, a somewhat surprising group, if we're being honest. At the beginning of the season, you might not have thought these would be your four finalists, but each of these guys has earned their way here, not by focusing on the Heisman, but by focusing on their team and doing what it takes to win football games. A reminder of how good each of their four seasons were. And these guys talk about their poise, their composure. They've been that way on the field, but when you get to Heisman Trophy night and you get them together and the trophy is in the room, everybody admits these are very nervous moments. Only one of them will have their name read. Only one of them will join this exclusive fraternity. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalists. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And the winner of the 2026 Heisman Trophy is Sam Leavitt, junior quarterback, LSU.